Hello everybody, I'm in Montreal in my hotel room and look at what I have. I brought with me Novation Remote SL, Remote Zero SL. It is old remote control, first generation, and I wanted to sell it, but not anymore. I wanted to sell it for $100 on Kijiji, but not anymore. Now price is up and it is not for sale anymore. Why? Because of Cubase12 that I'm running right now on my MacBook Pro without dongle. Yes, you can run it on 3 computers. I have it on MacBook Pro, PC, and I have it on Mini Mac. So Cubase12 without dongle running with my old controller. Thanks to new software, MIDI remote editing software that you can find in Cubase12, now I'm able that old controller used as a brand new controller with a lot of function, even more function than the new one. Because new one MK2 that I presented in my last video doesn't have extra row of separated transport control buttons. In new model, it is sharing those buttons with transport buttons. But now I have extra row, and each of those row of buttons you can have 3 pages on those buttons. So 3 times more control than a new model. And now you will see how it works with MIDI file. Now, for all of you who are performing using MIDI files and you want to edit MIDI files and create them on very fast way using MIDI controller, now look at how you can do that very fast and easy. Okay, now I'm on my desktop window. Let me just go a little bit back here, okay, on OBS Studio, and just move this a little bit down to show you. You are not going to be able to see me, but it is not important. It's more important to see those controls, maybe not on the best way, but you will see some, you will get some idea because I have just one camera on my MacBook Pro. So let us see what we can do here. Let us move this down. Now what I did copy MIDI file, tracks, I opened MIDI, I saw what is tempo, I copied all tracks, and I opened my template. And now I'm going to paste all those tracks in my template that I have on Cubase. Now I will do that with this button. I already copied, now I want to just paste. Voila! I have all my MIDI file here. This button is for cut, copy, paste, import MIDI file, export MIDI file, export mix down. If you want, you can actually export this MIDI file to, for example, you can use it to audio file. So like karaoke audio file without music, without singing, just whole MIDI, it could be audio file. Or you can export it as a MIDI file after editing. Now, let us see what I can do here. First, I can open lower part of the mixer, close it. I can open my mixer, close it. What I can do, I can play that file. Press play. Stop, forward, stop, play, stop, go there, a little bit back, stop, play, stop, go to the beginning of the song, play again. Okay, now, solo track that I want to listen, go to the track drums, play, solo drums, listen just drums, mute drums. Now if you want to mix, for example, Okay, what is solo instrument is there. That I can solo that instrument. I can mix that instrument. Now go here is channel number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? Let us go here to the mixer. This mixer just to show you idea. Channel number 4. Let me go to channel number 5. Solo. Go back. Okay. Back. So channel number 4. Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay. Now let me go a little bit back to see what is happening here. Go. Stop. Go a little bit back. Stop. Play it. Now mix that. So you can actually this instrument turn volume down if you want. Put it in mix. Now I will stop it for a moment. I can do panning. I can do mixing. I can control MIDI file. I can do cut and paste. So let me show you, for example, this part here, this part, I want to copy and put it, for example, here, paste there. Or if I want, I can cut that part and paste it somewhere, for example, here. So I have to make delete button. I didn't make delete button. So now I forgot to make delete button. I can copy paste, but I have to dedicate delete button for that. Now, if I am done with everything, let me go on the beginning of the song. Now I can export everything as a MIDI file by pressing this button. Oh, that is not export, that is actually import MIDI file. I don't need that. Export MIDI file. And now give it name and export MIDI file. Or I can export this as a mix down, as audio file. Press, and now I can export that as MP3 file. So that is actually beautiful, beautiful what you can do now with MIDI files. You can import MIDI file, you can edit MIDI file, you can after that just export MIDI file, or you can export that in audio. I can use any instrument to edit MIDI files. I'm using now Helion, but I can make template for Chord PA4. I can make template for Genos. I can make template for example, Catron SD90. And whenever I have template, I just import MIDI file in that template of particular instrument. I can work with this instrument, edit, finish everything, and save as a MIDI file or export as an audio file. Unbelievable. So you can do whatever you want to do. Now, let me go to this mixer. And with this mixer, still, if I'm exporting that as an audio file, look at now, I can still open Sense. I can still open Inserts. But I'm not going to do that here. So let me see what I can do here. If I open this part here, in this part here, I can put some insert, MIDI inserts, and I can export them as well. I can export those inserts, whatever I choose to make it here. I can have 4 inserts, and I can dedicate some buttons to that, and I can do total MIDI editing in my software that is connected to my external keyboard or virtual instrument. When I'm done, I can export that, and I can use a laptop in live performing using Helion SE that you will get for free if you buy Cubase, or I can use my external instrument and I can just put that MIDI file that I edited in my external instrument if I export it as a MIDI file. So, very interesting what you can do with Novation, Remote 0 and Cubase 12. Thank you very much for watching this video and see you in my next video.